Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever's defense is on another planet of terrible. How are you making this mistake this late in the season? Lexi Hall, just guard the ball. You cannot lean towards screens early. How basic is this? Look at Lexi Hall leaning towards the screen about 3 hours early. So you're blown by the other way. That forces a 2-on-1 right here. Just wide open. What is Kelsey Mitchell doing here? She does a nice job stunting at the ball so the defender can get back in the play. But you stunt, and then I'm recovering back out. Why is Kelsey Mitchell, like right there, I'm fine. All right, back to the baseline. I'm still in the gaps. I can stunt and recover. Why is Kelsey Mitchell doubling here? Why are you in the paint? What was the point of that? What are you doing? Wide open again. This just cannot be real life. What is Lexi Hall doing? Please stay at the top of the key and guard. Why is Lexi Hall in the paint here? What are you doing? Why are you beneath the free throw line? What are you doing? It's like pickup basketball. This is just horrendous one-on-one defense by Caitlin Clark. The defender here does an amazing job getting in the gaps and getting that dribble picked up. Does Caitlin Clark know that help is there? Because all Caitlin Clark has to do here, she has the easiest job. Just show your hands and slide your feet, and the help is there. Why is Caitlin Clark gambling here? Stop. Why? Slide your feet. Show your hands. The help is there. But it doesn't matter because you gambled. You're off balance now, and that can't be easier. You just cannot make this stuff up. Do the Fever work on guarding screens in practice? Lexi Hall does a nice job hedging, and there's a great job here with the backside defender getting in backside help. But when Lexi Hall recovers back to who she's guarding, the girl in backside help has to recover to who she's guarding. Why is that girl just standing in the paint in the absolute middle of nowhere? Why are you not recovering? What? There's a size mismatch down low. Lexi Hall's getting destroyed all game down low. Do you know the help comes from the middle of the floor? Aaliyah Boston, Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith's about to come over and double. So if you're Lexi Hall, you have the easiest job in the world. Just keep the girl in the post coming to the middle of the floor. That's where your help is. That's where your double team is literally coming. But look at Lexi Hall. She's given her baseline. So now I can spin off you away from this double, and I'm just going to shoot right over you on the block. The Indiana Fever, how many times are people just going to be standing in the middle of nowhere? Could Nalissa Smith get up the line and to the wing? Why is she standing in the paint? Up the line into the wing. You're still in the paint. Up, I'm guarding someone on the wing. Get up the line here. Look at this. I'm still helping on the ball, but now I can recover. But you're standing in the paint. Open three, obviously. The Indiana Fever clearly do not work on transition defense. Like it all. Nalissa Smith, you're not going to be able to get back to the girl you're guarding. You're going to have to take the girl Aaliyah Boston's guarding right here. And Aaliyah Boston, who's behind who she's guarding, is going to have to take that final Minnesota Lynx player trailing the play on the weak side of the floor. And then Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hall are going to take these two Minnesota Lynx players who are ahead of the play. And this all needs to be communicated, but no one's communicating. Nalissa Smith's getting back to the middle of nowhere. Aaliyah Boston's going to double the ball for some reason, so now the wing's wide open. This is an easy rip and go drive, but Kelsey Mitchell, could you please get underneath the top of the key? Please get in the gaps with your feet set in a defensive stance so I can stunt and recover. Nope, Kelsey Mitchell's got her back to the ball, doesn't rotate to the ball even sort of, so it's just rip and go for two. This drives me to insanity that you're not hedging the screen. The sideline's right there. Could Aaliyah Boston get up and push the ball handler to the sidelines? The second she picks up her dribble, Aaliyah Boston's going to be able to recover. Nalissa Smith standing and waiting and backside up. Aaliyah Boston's going to be out hedging for half a second, and she'll be able to recover back to who she's guarding, and Nalissa Smith can go back to the top of the key. But if you're running your stupid drop coverage, Nalissa Smith, again, she's got to get up the line. You're going to jam the player rolling through here. So I got to be up the line so I can jam the player and then recover back to the top of the key. What does Nalissa Smith do? In the paint for absolutely no reason, waiting to jam the player rolling through, and now you have no chance of recovering back out. Another open three. This is coaching. You cannot ever Not ever talk and think about switches in the middle of the play. During a timeout, at halftime, in practice. Every time Lexi Hall and Melissa Smith are a part of a ball screen, it is a switch. When you're talking and communicating about a switch in the middle of the play, this will happen all the time. Lexi Hall's going to switch. Melissa Smith's not going to switch. So two people go to the roll. Now two people go back out to the wing and then play up. This is more coaching. This is disgusting. This is just... Down screen is being set. What is that girl for Indiana doing? I've got to be attached to the screener with my arms fully extended and showing. So the girl coming off the screen can't curl. You force her to have to go out, and now Caitlin Clark has time to get over the screen. The defender's nowhere. So this girl's going to curl right off the screen. Now you've got to step up when she's already got the ball in her hands, and that just creates a 2-on-1, and that couldn't be easier. The Indiana Fever's transition defense is a mess. An absolute clown car. This defensive player, you're trailing the play. I can't just sprint back to the middle of nowhere. I've got to take one of these Minnesota Lynx players trailing the play. Look at the defender. Where are you getting back to? The absolute middle of nowhere. So, pass it. No one's guarding anyone trailing the play. Pump, go, open jumper. What do the Indiana Fever do defensively? What? Lexi Hall is fine here. Why is this girl for Indiana coming to double? Stay home. Like, what are you doubling for? But if she's going to double, you got to rotate. You got to rotate to one pass away. That girl on the opposite wing's got to rotate to the strong side wing. And then Kelsey Mitchell would come up to the weak side wing. The girl in the paint would have to go to the corner, and the girl doubling would have to go to the block. But no one wrote. You double for no reason, and then nobody's rotating. You cannot double and then rotate right back to one pass away. So this is going to be an easy grab-and-go drive. Now the defense is in rotation, and it's just a matter of who's wide open. Lexi Hall, you have a size disadvantage down low. I'm always seeing ball and who I'm guarding, because the second this girl tries to cut and post me up, I'm jamming her and battling for position well outside the paint. Look at Lexi Hall staring at the ball. So now look, I got to be jamming her now. Now I cannot wait. You're waiting for her to get in the paint. It's over at that point. Easy post seal, throw it over the top. This is unbelievable to watch. The Indiana Fever are in their stupid drop coverage, which sends me up a wall. But if Aaliyah Boston's going to drop here, you cannot let the ball handler turn the corner. You got to keep her towards the sidelines. Backside help should be coming on the roll. But look at Aaliyah Boston right here. That ball handler turns the corner. The backside help's coming. The girl in the corner's 2 passes away. But if I let the ball handler turn the corner, now she's in the paint and that girl in the corner's 1 pass away and wide open. I mean, this pick and roll defense is on another planet of atrocious. The Fever are icing this ball screen right here. So the defender here in backside help's got to come over, start to cheat over now, because that pass to the roll can't get made. See, right now I got to already be gone. I can't let that pocket pass get through. Right now, if they throw a skip pass, that girl's 2 passes away, and I can easily recover. But if I don't get in backside help, whoops, now she's 1 pass away, and I'm not recovering from that. Can the Indiana Fever guard a ball screen, please? Like, what are you doing about this first screen? I would ice the screen. Keep the ball handle to the sidelines. There's no place for this Lynx player to roll to or pop to. Aaliyah Boston standing and waiting in backside help. You do nothing. Caitlin Clark's screen, you did nothing. She's 4 steps from the ball handler, because she was just screened. So now off the second screen, Caitlin Clark has no ability to get over the top of the second screen because she's playing from so far behind. Now the backside defender's got to wait in the paint for an hour until Aaliyah Boston recovers. And now this is going to force a rotation up to the wing. So not only are you giving up a wide open 3, but there's nobody to box out the girl in the corner. So even on this miss, it's coming right back to Minnesota. And now they'll stick this open 3. This is an impressive amount of terrible defense from Kelsey Mitchell. Like, what do the Fever do in practice? Could Kelsey Mitchell back to the baseline, stay in front of who you're guarding? Why is Kelsey Mitchell fronting here? What are you doing? So not only could you easily get beat backdoor, but now when she sets this screen, she's screening 2 Indiana Fever players. So now that's going to send 2 to the basketball right here, force another rotation to the wing because no one's going to the wing. And now when they swing this to the top of the key, the girl who had to just rotate has no ability to stay in front of the ball one-on-one because she's off balance. Oh, and then could Kelsey Mitchell please get to the elbow with her back to the baseline so she's in the gaps so I can stunt and recover? Kelsey Mitchell's got her back to the sidelines, not even seeing the ball. And 1. Get out of drop coverage. Hedge this screen, please. You push the ball handler to the sidelines. Now Aaliyah Boston getting backside help. If a skip pass is made to the wing, it's an easy recovery. But you're in drop coverage. So now this ball handler, first of all, has her dribble alive for forever. Now Aaliyah Boston, that means she's got to drop all the way to the paint and Lexi Hall. And that's not a skip pass. The girl's just 1 pass away now. So now it's just swing, swing, open 3, game over.